Hi, it's Jenny with Jenny's Wreath Boutique, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to get more sales on Etsy using Pinterest. One of the most important ways to get more sales on Etsy is obviously to get more traffic, more eyeballs on your items. And the best way to do that off of Etsy, in my opinion and through my experience, has been by using Pinterest, which is free. This year I've driven about 35% of my traffic on my own to my Etsy shop, and most of that has been through Pinterest. I'm using my stats here on my Sell on Etsy app. This is for the whole year. The majority of the traffic I brought through my social media was from Pinterest, believe it or not from Instagram, even though I have way more followers on Instagram than I do on Pinterest. Pinterest brought the majority of my social media traffic. The other traffic source I have on my own was through direct traffic, and most of that is from my website, which most of my pins on Pinterest direct people to my website, which then directs people to my Etsy shop. So it's a little misleading, but most of my traffic comes from Pinterest, either by pushing people to my website, which then pushes people to my Etsy shop, or directly from Pinterest to my Etsy shop. So all that to say is that Pinterest is a great way to drive traffic to your Etsy shop. And the more traffic you get, the more sales you will get. If you want to learn how to get more sales in your Etsy shop by using Pinterest, keep watching. I've got 3 things I do, very simple. You can do it too, even just on your phone. 3 simple things, and then I'm going to show you how to do those things. The first thing you want to do in your Pinterest account is switch it to a business account if you haven't done that yet. It's really simple to do. You just go into your account settings and switch it to a business account. To switch to a business account, you just click on your account settings, and then account settings, and then it has business type. Click on whatever business type you want, and then that's that. And then you want to, down here you can convert it to a business account. And since mine is a business account, it says convert to a personal account, but that's down there. You will also want to connect your website if you have one, or if you don't have a website, connect your Etsy account, and you can also connect your YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel like I do, I have mine connected to my Pinterest, or you can connect your Etsy shop, Instagram, anything like that. You can connect it to your Pinterest. So as you can see here, I have my website connected, so it takes you to my website. But my website just takes you, if you hit shop now, it takes you straight to my Etsy shop. And it's really important to connect it to, or to make this a business account, because you'll get all the analytics, so you can see what's popular, what pins are doing well, things like that. And it's always a good idea to have your analytics. Let me show you how you do that. To get to your analytics, you just click these 3 little bars, analytics. And then, okay, full disclosure, I've been very inactive on my Pinterest account the last few months because I've been so busy. But if I do all the things, which I'm planning on doing, that I'm going to teach you in this video, these numbers will be back up again. But right now it's a little bit But you can see your top pins, you can see all of your pins and how everything is doing. These are my top pins. Anyway, you can sort it all these different ways, but then you can see what top pins you have. So you want to look at your analytics to see what's doing well. Once you have your business account created with Pinterest, it'll still be your regular Pinterest. All your boards will still be up there, same as always. But when you have your business account and you want to use it to drive more traffic to your Etsy shop and get more sales, use your Pinterest in a way that would attract your ideal customer. So have your customer in mind when you are working in your Pinterest account. That being said, if you have any recipe boards, if you're not someone who creates recipes or has a recipe blog, if you have maybe clothing or different diet stuff or whatever, things like that that doesn't really relate to your product, you can put those on private. So make sure those boards are private, and then your public boards will be the ones that your ideal customers will be seeing. For example, my Pinterest has, let's see, lots of different boards, and I have my customer in mind. So I have Christmas decor, wreath making, winter decor. So I will take my winter wreaths and pin them to the winter decor board, and then I have front porch inspiration, things like that, things that my customer would be pinning, and then they see my pin and then they would pin it, or they might want to follow that board if they like it. So I recommend doing that. See, I also have food. See that little lock icon right there? That means it's locked, so other people can't see it. So I still use Pinterest for my personal use, obviously, but the only public part are the boards I want my customers or potential customers to see. Treat Pinterest like a search engine. I know Pinterest is always changing their algorithm and things like that, and they want to be a social media, but I don't worry about that. I don't do messages. I don't comment on things. People usually don't comment on my pins either. So just think of it as a search engine, and you want to have lots of different fishing poles out there to catch eyeballs. That sounds really gross. Pinterest wants you to be pinning at least 5 pins a day, 5 original pins a day. Right now, their algorithm favors newer content, and also they like video content. So if you have any videos of your products, pinning them would be great. I've noticed lately that my newer pins, the newer pins that I have pinned, my video pins have done the best. So something to think about. And when I say 5 original pins, I mean 5 pins that you have made originally and you're pinning it for the first time. You can also repin things, and that's great, and pin things to different boards. Like, for example, I have a winter decor board, which would also work with some Christmas wreaths. So I could have a Christmas wreath and a winter decor, front porch decor, or front porch inspiration board, things like that. So you can post your original pin in more than one of your boards, but spread it out. Don't do it all at the same time. I'll get more into that in a little bit. But yes, making 5 original pins a day sounds like a lot. I'm going to show you how to make it really simple and how you can batch work it, do it once a week, and you'll have all your pins done for the week without using a third-party app. I know a lot of people use Tailwind, which has a monthly fee. I think it's $10 or $15 a month. I'm not 100% sure because I don't use it. I don't think it's necessary, but it would definitely help if you want to spend that and it's worth it to you. But I recommend spending maybe one night a week getting your pins all ready for the week, and you can schedule them, and I will show you how to do that. That being said, I have pinned maybe 5 pins in the last month. That's why my Pinterest numbers are looking not so great lately, but I'm going to get back into it. I'm going to practice what I preach here. So I hope you do it with me. Let's keep each other accountable, okay? In addition to those 5 pins, you can also sprinkle other people's pins in there as well. Like if you're scrolling through and you see someone else's pin that relates to one of your boards, absolutely pin it. If you think your ideal customer would like something like that, it will attract them to your Pinterest board. So don't forget to pin other people's things, but Pinterest wants the majority of them to be your original pins right now. It didn't used to be that way, but it is now. If you're worried about making 5 original pins per day, I got you covered. I'm going to share some really simple, quick ideas that will help you with that when I go into how to do it. So stay tuned for that. So now that you know what to do, I'm going to show you how to do it very simply. The first thing you can do, which is very easy, you should be doing this with every listing you have, is just pin straight from Etsy. Even if it's not the optimal dimensions and things like that, it's so easy, you might as well do it. So just go to your Etsy shop and pin. So you just click on it and then go to Pinterest, pick your image, next, pick your board, Christmas decor. There you go. That's done. That's the easiest way to do it. Even though pinning straight from Etsy is not the ideal pin, it might not go viral, but you know what? Some people will see it and like it, and it's so easy, you should always do that. But now I'm going to show you how to get the right dimensions and make a nice pin using those dimensions. So Pinterest would like your aspect ratio to be 2:3. And the easiest, most mindless way to do this is to use an app like Canva. That's my personal favorite. I just use the free version. And you could also use something like PicMonkey. And for today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a pin using Canva. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make an easy pin using one of the templates they have, or you can do this blank and just, it's really simple. I'm just going to show you how to do one very quickly, and you'll see how quickly this is done. I usually do things like this in the pickup line at school, and it's just a great way to get some work done when I can't be in my workroom making wreaths. So just click on Pinterest pin. you get a bunch of templates, and sometimes it's nice to pick one that already has a picture the size of one of your Etsy listings, because Etsy likes more of the square or 4/5 aspect ratio. I can't remember. There's actually a thing for Etsy listings here too, so very easy. So all I'm going to do is click on the picture, hit replace camera, and then I like this picture. Oops. That's cute. And then instead of DIY cakes in style, I'm going to change this to flocked Christmas wreath. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so it'll fit. Let's see. Well, that works. And then I'm just going to delete this bottom part because I don't need that. I'm going to change the color. You can change the color. Flocked Christmas wreath. Isn't that cute? And then I might change the background. If you can't click on the background, sometimes you just have to move your words. And then I think that would look really pretty. Maybe a light green. I'm just showing what to do. You can work on it. You can have saved fonts and you can pick prettier fonts. In fact, let me pick a prettier font. This one's not my favorite. Let's see. The ones with the crowns are the ones that you need to have the subscription, the Canva Pro or something like that, which I just have the free version. There's some really cute fonts. I'm just going to keep it simple, but that is how you make a pin using Canva, and you don't have to add words or do anything fancy. You could just have your picture and make it fit the size of your Pinterest pin, and those have done really well for me. Is if I have a single wreath like this, I would just make it by itself. So click the arrow to save it to your photos. Yay, I'll just show you what I made already. But I made this one, which is really cute, and I just made the picture fit the size that is optimal for Pinterest. I didn't do anything else. And then this is the pin I made, just a simple flocked Christmas wreath, just like I showed you. All right, so now we're going to go to Pinterest and I'm going to show you how to turn these pin pictures we made into a nice Pinterest pin. So all I'm going to do is hit the plus button. Okay, just in case you see the story pin and it says early access, I tried story pins and they're cute and mine got a lot of engagement, got a lot of repins and views, but there is no way to add a link. So what is the point of getting all these views if there's no way for the person to go back to your listing or your website? So I don't even do story pins. Do what you want. Early access things do get more visibility, they get pushed more, but I didn't like it. So you hit pin, then you go through your pictures. I'm gonna do this one. I think it's really cute. Flocked Christmas wreath. So you hit next, add a title, flocked Christmas wreath, add a description. I do not like to write descriptions. It's one of my least favorite parts of my job. That's why I do video. I'd rather talk than write. This beautiful flocked Christmas wreath is perfect for your front door. Then it's good to add some tags. Let's see, Christmas decor, and it gives you tag suggestions, which is really convenient. So I like to add a few tags. So wreath, how about just wreath? Oops, I'll click on it. Wreath and then Christmas wreath. And then add your destination website. This is where you add your link. And in order for me to get my link, I just go over to Etsy and I go to my shop. I find the wreath I want to link in the pin, or this could be anything else you want to link to your website, whatever you want to link to. But since this is for Etsy, we're going to link it. So you click on this little arrow, hit copy, and that saves the link to our little clipboard. And then go back to Pinterest, hit paste, there it is. Then you hit go, add link. I just always select the short link. And now this part is really important. You can schedule the date. This is why you can do this ahead of time. Isn't that exciting? I love this part because you can do a bunch of work in one batch. Batch working, love it. Okay, so you can either schedule it immediately, which I do a lot, or you can hit that. Click the date you want to have it go up. Let's see. I'm going to schedule mine for tomorrow. And I'm going to schedule it for what time tomorrow? 7 a.m. 7 a.m. I will probably be sleeping. I don't know, I'll probably be awake. So I'm going to schedule that for 7 a.m. tomorrow, which actually will be 2 days ago for you guys. But yeah, and then schedule. Yay. So it's scheduled for Sunday at 7 a.m. Then you hit next, and then you pick a board. I'm going to do Christmas decor. And now it's scheduled. And that is how you make a pin and schedule it. You could also schedule it immediately, not schedule it. You could also post it immediately, but just go through this process, make a bunch of pictures ready for Pinterest, and then just go through and schedule a bunch. The nice thing, if you do one listing, you don't have to go back and copy the link for it over and over. You can just schedule all the ones that you want with that link, and that'll save you a step. And that is it. That is how I make pins on Pinterest to drive traffic to my Etsy shop, which in turn makes more sales for my Etsy shop. It's really simple. I don't do anything fancy. I really hope this was helpful for you. Let me know if you have any more questions and I'll try to answer them in the comments. And let me know, do you use Pinterest for your business? I would love to know which one of these things do you do, and do you have any other tips you do? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.